Jittin, Nautiyal. Once at a bar, I saw a girl so pretty that I rejected myself on her behalf. Ever since I was a kid, I had this superpower. I was invisible to girls. But there was this one girl who was immune to my superpower, and I married her. I still remember the first time we met. It was our wedding day. I had a tough childhood. Both my parents were very strict, especially my mom. She once slapped me because I was crying, because she slapped me. Recently a guy asked me, Jittin, you want to do a comedy fundraiser show? I said, sure, anything for a good cause. What's the cause about? He said, we are raising money for the obese kids in America. I got confused, man. In my country, we raise money for the hungry kids. And here you want to give more money to the fat kids? How does this thing work? If you really want to help them, just keep them away from the food, man. I've got 2 dogs. One of my dog thinks I'm going to eat his food. Sometimes I think of eating his food. It comes in so many flavors. Like, what's the worst that'll happen? I'll have a shiny coat. Now, there's a stereotype that we Indians are cheap. Okay? We are cheap. At my bachelor's party, I saw one of my Indian friends negotiating with a stripper. Now, she wanted $20 to touch her boobs. He said he's only going to give 10 and will touch only one of her boobs. I asked him, why did you do that? He said the other one would have felt the same. And I saved $10. He's a thinker. Recently my boss, he touched me inappropriately. So I thought of filing a case with the HR. But then I realized I'm self-employed. And I am my own boss. So I had to drop the case. One of my friends tried to kill himself a couple of days back. Yeah. He tried to kill himself by switching on his car in his garage. Then he realized that he doesn't have a car or a garage. I asked him, why do you want to kill yourself? He said, I want to kill myself because I am a failure. I said, that's so wrong. You should kill yourself because you're ugly. I like going outside, going to vacation, especially southern states. So once I was in this state, Tennessee, where there's a Dollyland in Gatlinburg. I was just there, and this little kid, he walked up to me and he pointed his finger and asked his dad, Dad, what is that? His dad gave a typical racist reply. Said, son, he's one of those Mohammeds. I got furious, man. I got really furious. I told little Timmy, I'm not Mohammed. I'm Jittin. There's a difference. We are 7-Eleven, they're 9-11. People who beg for money are very different in America. Here they have Nikes. Back home they have leprosy. Yeah. What else? Now, there's a guy, his name is Mike. Now he always asks me these very personal and uncomfortable questions. The other day he asked me, Jittin, do you guys eat that? I'm like, what? He said, do you guys eat ass? I'm like, I don't want to give that answer because boundaries. He said, come on, tell me. But then I realized that he's bullying me, so I have to stand up for myself. I said, Mike, it's easier for you American to eat ass because you guys eat all that American food. Burger, fries, warm milk. Have you ever seen the kind of food we Indians eat? There's a reason we use water, not toilet paper. Because paper can catch fire. And I'm not going to put my mouth where I can die. But I never understood this hypocrisy, right? Now, we Indians, we know a thing or two about sex, right? 1.4 billion people. And we are the people who came up with Kama Sutra, right? Now there are 64 positions to have sex with, not one of them involves eating ass. There are a couple of yoga positions. In that one you can eat your own ass. Yeah, I'm done.